today.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. From the 10-yard line, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll... opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Coleman. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, Doug Peterson turns it over to the field goal unit.
4th and goal.
And his kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
Buccaneers 3, Eagles 0.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Eagles 0.
Another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
The quarterback sacked.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
And sacked. A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Bradley Pinion.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Quarterback sack.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
At the 22-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz.
The pass.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
12 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That's good.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. back to throw. He's going to let it fly. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more out there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Green to bring it back. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So now the Bucs down on the scoreboard. A little over 50 seconds remaining. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on first and 10. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins.
And this is taken in at the 5. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
On first and 10, Coleman, and it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. On first down, Coleman. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. And it's caught. And the Eagles are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points, defense held them, and lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
So for Philadelphia, they improved